thing is aluminum, iron, copper. Interesting. Very interesting. It's kind of uncommon for an Earth-like planet to have any of that. Damn, look at this place scorched. Oh, man. I can make it to Schrodinger from here. Just barely. Alright, let's hit it. I really do need to upgrade the crystal ship to a Class C, but... man, is that expensive.
Well, you didn't put us into a planet, so we must be in the right place.
The Colander. Interesting. Can't hail it. Can only dock with it. Extra curious.
Time to cycle the airlock and move.
Okie dokie.
Captain Howell, do you require my assistance?
Sarah? Magali V. From Billy K. I need to go to the mainframe and activate the ship lockdown in the meantime. I'll lure it into the lab. I love you. Huh. Sarah? Sarah, where are you? Really appreciate it, Sarah, if you were here.
Captain Howell, it is pleasant to see you. Let me know if I can be of assistance in the future.
Are at least Vasco's here, I guess? I don't fucking like this at all. There's a body bag. Okay. Reports. Autopsy of Alex T. by Dr. John M. Time of death unrecorded. Cause of death: series of puncture wounds or apparent blunt force trauma to the head, neck, torso, and extremities. That's okay. Sarah P. Series of puncture wounds, apparent. Okay, same thing. Life support. Can't connect to the life support system. Attention all crew, ships in lockdown for an undetermined period of time. Please remain in your quarters while the situation is dealt with. Where is Sarah? Okay, I don't like for real. I'm gonna board the ship real quick. Okay, there's Sarah. Aboard the Colander.
Greetings, Captain.
Sarah is nowhere to be found. I don't like that. Don't like that my companion seemingly cannot join me in this place. This door's locked. We'll pick that. It fits here, but it also fits on the next one, and the next one's just the same fucking puzzle anyway. Or is it? Is it the same puzzle, the next one? Because that doesn't fit on any. Alright. We'll do it. What's that, a wrench? Yeah, thanks. Messages. Billy, I've spent more than 4 hours inside the life support vent. I wasn't able to find any issues with the system. Try again tomorrow. This is really odd. Hey Billy, could you have a look at the mainframe? Looks like the research team is having issues. Ship lockdown. Living quarters. Big ass vent. Circuit board. Okay, nothing really too particularly valuable over here. That's the lab we were in a second ago. Nothing else here. More living quarters. More nothing else here. Oh, trauma. Trauma packs, panaceas, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, that doesn't bode well. That looks like a door that I cannot open. There's a kraken. Interloper. Computers are glitching again, switching to old-fashioned notes. I've heard something in the vents when I was doing my maintenance. I think we've got us an interloper from XL069. Could you have a look, get a weapon from the captain, and see what you can find? This door doesn't open, but I don't see anything down there. Oh, but I do see the hidden meter moving around. And I do hear something. Another computer here. There's a hatch right here as well. I fucking hate this. Analysis shows highly mutability across all genetic material, hyper-evolutionary traits. Could outcompete other native species within a few generations. Ship lockdown. So this is just alien, right? Please don't be in the fucking bathroom. No. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Fuck that. We're not doing that. There's the kitchen. I doubt there's any nonsense in the kitchen. Doesn't look like it. There's a door over there, but that door doesn't look like it opens. Got a bathroom, but I'm hearing some serious shit crawling around over there. I'm not fucking with that. Got a hatch right here. I really wish Sarah was here. That would make me ever more so less freaked the fuck out right now. Life support. Status. Offline. Crew vitals. Yep. They all look dead to me. Is there anything down there? Doesn't look like it. I'm trying to, like, peek using the corner of my vision here. Because I hear something. That's the laboratory. That's where it is. He said he trapped it in the lab. Door's locked. What the fuck? I can, like, see something dangling from the ceiling there. And it is moving. You can see it ever so slightly moving. The way the lighting shimmers off of it. Whatever that thing is, that's moving. Nope. We're not letting that thing out. That door's locked. We are not letting that thing out. Wait, what? I hear a terminal, unless it's the one that's directly above me that's opening up. It might be. Is that another hatch? Another way out? Please. Holy shit. Ooh, holy fuck. Don't mind if I do. Ruined Heretic Writings. Med Pack. Paramore. White Hot Rounds. Solstice that I'll never use. I'll pick this lock. Hell yeah. Walking out of here with some money. At least I'm walking out of here with something. Give me all that. No idea what's down here. Fuck this. Well, that's one of the bodies. Advanced regulator, I already got one of those. This is just worker. They couldn't even assign a name to this guy. They assigned a name to the other ones, but not this one. There's another hatch here. I had a quick autosave. Where the... That's a door I can't open. Mainframe. Ship status. Currently in lockdown. Everything's disconnected. Open doors. Oh no. I think the door up there is still locked. I think. Being extremely cautious now. Oh my god, get up the ramp. Holy shit. Okay, it's still locked. Master lock. Dude, it's in there, whatever it is. Looking around on the floor, it's just like dirty and gross. Oh, that! I can see it. I don't know what the fuck it is though, but I can see it. More living quarters. Another was also sudden. I don't know what happened. It breached containment and pounced on Alex. There was nothing we could do. It was tearing them to shreds, eating them. Amos and I ran from the lab while it was busy, or we would have been next. God help us. Well, since we know where it is, I think it's safe to say we can move freely about. More living quarters. I'm worried that it's gonna, like, burst through the floor or something somehow. This is the cockpit, but it is inaccessible, unfortunately. See a gun there. Razorback, just a regular one, not really worth taking. Ooh, tread stick. Give. Thank you. Alright, we had another computer here. What is... Oh, hello. Hey. I'll take that. Messages. Planet with good potential. Planet XR069 looks promising. Atmosphere's chemical composition leads us to think the kind of species we're looking for might be on it. Okay. We've captured the interloper. It's another species from XL069. It managed to sneak on the ship and hide in the vents. We locked it in the spare cell in the lab. Vital parts of the ship have been damaged. We have to travel to the closest spaceport ASAP. And then lock down. I wish it would tell us more than just that. Oh, fuck. Let's quick save. Oh my god, it's level 80 fucking 5. It's a big fuck off spider thing. It killed me in one fucking hit. Alright. Alright, okay, alright. Well. Now that we know what we're dealing with, I'm just gonna eat my steak here. And we're gonna whip out an old friend. This bitch don't know what hit him. Well, let's get the sneak attack damage first. Okay. That's enough sneak attack damage. This guy moves fast as fuck. Come on, fucker. Come at me. This is the containment cell that it broke out of. Yep. Interloper. It really was just like a straight up cell, too. Fucking... Oh, you can't blow that up. I tried. Ugh. Advanced Grendel, wow. Not worth it. Not worth it. Well, That was, fucking horrifying. I did not like that at all. I mean, I get what it's going for. It's trying to be alien. I get it. But, I'm not crazy about the space horror. Space horror freaks me the fuck out, alright? That shit makes me uncomfortable. I don't like having to go through it. Once I saw the actual thing, it's
clear.
infinitely less scary.
It's just
right?
us among
Because
the stars again, Captain.
we fought those things before. We fought those things specifically for, what's his name's quest. What's his name? Barrett. Barrett No Legs. Yeah, we did his quest, and we fought those things. And, you know, it's spooky, sure, up until you see the thing and it's like, oh, it's an asset that I've seen before. It's infinitely less scary. Still a creepy looking creature. I don't like those things. But the fear factor, like, you immediately gone once I saw, like, yeah, it is what it is. If I didn't have a boomstick, the fight itself would still be scary, because I know it can kill me in one hit. But unfortunately for that creature, I had a boomstick. And I could kill it in one hit. So that scratches another one off the list. 1, 2, 3. So I've only got 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 left on my list. We're almost done. We're almost done. You know what? We might as well fucking knock him out. I'm down with just getting him out of the way. But, ooh, almost went to the wrong place. We gotta go to Wolf, because we've got some stuff to sell. We got some goods to deliver, as it were.
How can I be of service, Captain?
I didn't pick up any weapons, right? Nope, doesn't look like it.
If there's... May I be of service? By all means.
Just shy. Just shy of being enough. Alright, let's sit and wait. Oh, come on, game. Don't fucking crash on me. I think it did. It did, yep. All audio just cut. Son of a bitch. Alright, so, game crashed while I was selling all my junk. And that's a consecutive crash. That's happened multiple times, where I will sit at the den and I will wait. And the game will just crash. And I'm assuming I was gonna say, it might be one of those autosave things where I've recycled the inventory there so many times, the game doesn't know what to fucking do anymore, but, like, that really shouldn't be a problem. And if that sort of thing is a problem, then they just need to raise the amount of credits that a vendor has. Like, it's very, very easy. Just raise the credits. Raise the credit cap. How hard is that? Like, especially when you open a fucking contraband stash and it's got like 20,000, 30,000 credits worth of contraband, and you can't even sell it all in one place. So you either need to increase the amount of credits or reduce the amount of contraband in a stash, but then getting into a contraband stash feels less rewarding. So you should just increase the amount of money vendors have.
Good to see you. May I be of service?
Used to be a perk in Skyrim.
I hope we have what you need.
It's gone now. Holy shit! There's some... How did I never see this? There's some fucking evidence sitting on the on the table here. A wolf! Alright, this one's up for grabs. Plenty of supplies left on the UC outpost on Crete. Last raiding party we sent was interrupted by spacers. Okay. That's even actively acknowledging our existence. That's crazy. I guess I have some evidence to bring to Taft. That was her name, right? Taft?
If you're ever in New Atlantis, mind putting in a good word for me?
Alright, let's sit in our seat, and hopefully the game doesn't crash this time. Gonna do our traditional waiting for, whoops.
I really did think
I waited for the wrong length of time. 24 hours. The traditional waiting of 24 hours. 48, I mean. Yeah, like, there's so many things they could do to be fixing these problems. Like, either increasing the amount of time we can wait. I still think just increase the amount of money vendors have. Sure, you'll still eventually have to wait, but you'll be able to sell more. It's just crazy to me how you can get a contraband cache, and then there won't even be enough money between the vendors who will buy your shit. And I understand they want you to smuggle it, but they should also understand, I don't want to smuggle it. I don't want to have to build a ship explicitly for smuggling.
A bit more action.
That sucks. That's expensive, too. You gotta build a ship explicitly for smuggling. It's an extremely expensive venture. And it doesn't always work. And smuggling just isn't that fun. Especially when the repercussion is jail time and whatnot. And I get it, right? Like, selling contraband is illegal. But also at the same time, most of the contraband that I find is just on someone's ship or in a contraband cache. I shouldn't have to worry about the repercussions of that because it's technically not even stolen in a sense. But I guess that's the point, is it is just illegal. It's illegal to own, whether it's stolen or otherwise. It's just very annoying.
It's a little surprising, isn't it?
How
Out
may the
here on
trade
the
authority...
edge of useful
Certainly.
space.
Wrong. Miscellaneous. Son of a fucking bitch.
But it's just so quiet.
Time to wait again.
verifiable information, I'm all ears.
Alright, we sold all my shit. Am I still over encumbered? No. Alright. Where is the next location we need to head to? Let's take a look. Ah, interesting. Well, I suppose before we do that, we should talk to some of the other people we got lurking around. I think there's still someone on Jemison we haven't talked to. I know Heller. We haven't talked to Heller, but I don't know
This is UC Security.
why
Prepare to
he's
be
not
scanned
on the
for
ship.
contraband. And complete. Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
Feels like it's been a hot minute since I've actually been scanned. And I feel like they only ever do it once you actually pick up contraband. Because if you haven't touched contraband in a hot minute, it just won't even scan you.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Of how loud that wind turbine is. What a great view of New Atlantis, though, I must say. You can even see the ships flying in and everything. Great spot. Great spot for an outpost, like, genuinely. Even got our own ships coming in. Wow, it is blindingly bright in here. Why? Why is it so bright? I can't even... Jesus Christ. Oh, is it because the front door is open? The front door is just wide open. That door is wide open. Yeah. I wonder if that has something to do with it, like the lighting's just fucked. Nobody over here. Because it's bright as hell over here. Yeah, there's definitely some kind of bug with that. I don't know what causes it, though. Huh. Where's my crew at? Where is everybody? I mean, Rosie's up here.
Oh, hey, Captain.
Rosie's always up there. Are they over there? No, I don't see anybody. How curious. Oh, I don't see any of them. I don't know where the hell they're all at. Curious. Let's actually check the other one.
I have things for you.
Hey, you, Captain. What's going on?
Well, there's this
what can
guy.
I do you for, Captain?
Mind if I ask you some personal questions?
Sure. Knock yourself out.
I'd like to talk more about your survival skills.
Difficult and lonely are the first words that spring to mind. My folks moved to Aquila out of necessity, not because they thought it'd be easy. They had decades of survival experience between them when we got there. There were still plenty of close calls. Damn near everything wanted to kill us out there. We had to be tough as Kevlar and stubborn as gravity just to make it to sundown every day.
What do you mean by close calls?
Fire, starvation, sickness. You name it, the brewers probably lived through it. But the most dangerous thing out there were the Ashta, of course. We tried our damnedest to stay out of their way. That didn't always pan out. They knew we were there, and they didn't like it. Best we could do was stay armed and keep the outpost in good shape. It was the only place we could hide when a hungry Ashta showed up looking for a meal.
How old were you when your family moved out there?
I was 10. Old enough to understand why my parents made the choice to leave behind the farm where I was born and move to Aquila. We lived out there for 5 years. Long enough for the war to end and the settled systems to quiet down afterward.
You ever miss living in Aquila's wilderness?
Sometimes. I don't miss having to check around every corner for predatory aliens, but there's something magical about living off the land. When a place is providing for you, you learn to see it as more than just a landscape. And that's how I feel about Aquila. It's mean and prickly, and it don't like people much, but it's home. I'll always have a special place in my heart for it.
I'll have to admit, that's a pretty impressive feat.
I'll be sure to pass that along, Captain. My folks would be over the moons to hear that I shared our family story.
How'd you learn to be a survivalist?
Difficult and lonely are the first words that spring to mind. My folks moved to Aquila out of necessity. They had decades of survival experience between them when we got there. We had to be tough as Kevlar.
Wait, why was that? Why did that come up?
I'll be sure to pass that along, Captain.
Oh, I must have just not been paying attention. Because it's barely different when it's selected. It's ever so slightly more faded than this one. What type of people usually hire a survivalist to join their crew?
Mainly folks like you, who travel off the beaten path. All sorts of people work on the fringes of occupied space, and plenty of them need help making their way. I've worked for smugglers, big game hunters, the rangers. Hell, I even worked as a bodyguard for a biologist a couple months. At the end of the day, I'm not picky about where the work comes from. I guess you could say I'm a genuine merc.
Oh, so you're a field biologist too?
Far from it. I barely know a microscope from a grav drive. That biologist hired me for my muscle and my tracking skills, not my scientific expertise. Good thing they did, too. That crazy son of a gun was more willing to put themselves in danger than half the spacers I know. They would have walked straight into a predator's mouth if it meant getting a better tissue sample.
What's the most dangerous job you've ever taken?
A few people have hired me to run the Red Mile with them. That job always makes my skin crawl. I like staring death in the face as much as the next guy, but even I don't screw around on Porima 3.
Oh. Good to know you don't mind working on the wrong side of the law. Never really saw myself working with mercenaries.
And I never saw myself working with Constellation. Looks like the universe played us both, boss. But as far as employers go, I could do a whole lot worse than you. You sure know how to keep things interesting. And the pay's solid, too. I send most of my credits home to help my parents settle an old debt, so a steady paycheck means a lot.
Mind telling me more about your family's debts?
My folks used to own a farm in the Cheyenne system. When they split for Aquila at the beginning of the war, they leased the land to a big corporation for a bit of income. The deal they signed said that the company would pay to use the land each month. Then, when things settled down, my parents could buy it back for its original value. But the scumbags didn't mention they were charging interest on the price. By the time the war ended, my parents owed them 50 times what the land was worth.
How long have they been trying to pay the debt off?
They've been working at it for about 20 years. Most folks might have given up by now. But like I said before, the Brewers are stubborn. The corporation generously agreed to let them live in our old house on the farm and work the land to pay off some of their debts. They don't see a lick of profit from it, though. Their wages go directly to the corporation, and the monthly rent just adds more credits to their debt.
Yeah, that kind of corporate greed disgusts me.
You and me both. They clearly wrote the contract to screw my parents over. We've been working our asses off for years trying to get our land back from those corporate scumbags.
Made much progress paying it off?
We're getting there. We've got enough credits set aside to buy their old farmhouse on the property back. But my parents don't want to make any moves until we can pay the whole thing off at once. They don't want to screw around with any more contracts.
Seems like a lot of work to put in just for a piece of land.
It's not just a piece of land. It's my family's legacy. The Brewers have farmed there for generations. My ancestors are buried there. It's not the kind of place you can just give up on. Just talking about it makes me pretty livid. That damn corporation don't need the money. They're still screwing over honest folk like my parents. I know it weighs heavy on them both. Here's hoping the whole thing will be over soon. We're making some progress, but it's slow going.
I don't have any more questions.
Felt damn good to reminisce.
Interesting. So his whole deal seems to be, paying off his family's debt. I wonder if we'll see a conclusion to that. Oh wait, there's no quests for these people. So we'll never see a conclusion to that.
Because I do not experience boredom, I excel in the performance.
This is one of the few locations I actually kind of decked out a little bit. I say a little bit because I never exactly finished it. Except for maybe a handful of spots. There's another outpost too where I don't think I could get rid of it. I spent so much time here. Such an iconic location to me now. Once again, there are people mysteriously missing. And I have no clue where they are. It's kind of a running issue at this place. I mean, Lyle Brewer is clearly sitting right there. I'm gonna check up here just in case, but if there's nothing, we're gonna jump straight to the next thing. Yeah, that's right, I moved the thing. Huh, so what the hell? Where is everybody? So she's at the headquarters. Oh wow, I spelt that wrong. Oops. Yeah, Gideon Acre and I think America Boros or whatever is supposed to be here. I don't see them. Heller's on Androphon now. Maybe that was it. I think I moved Lynn. Although, oddly enough, I don't even see Lynn listed. Okay, no, yeah. She's on Androphon now. So they're both on Androphon until I can get Zamka set up effectively. Or I think I might actually just keep them on Androphon. Because that's another place that I've actually decorated. God, yeah, there's so many goddamn companions. There's no way I'm gonna have time to look at them all. I mean, I will look at them all. But, especially if I can't fucking find them, it's gonna make it a lot more harder. Alright, on to the next location. Just gotta find it. Here it is.